But Jeroboam dispatched ambush to come from behind them, so that they were in front of Judah, and the ambush was behind them. When the men of Judah turned around, they saw that they had to fight the battle both in front and from behind. So they began to cry out to Jehovah while the priests were loudly sounding the trumpets. The men of Judah broke out in a war cry. And when the men of Judah shouted the war cry, the true God defeated Jeroboam and all Israel before Abijah and Judah. The Israelites fled before Judah, and God gave them into their hand. Abijah and his people inflicted a great slaughter on them, and the slain of Israel kept falling, 500,000 trained men. Thus the men of Israel were humbled at that time. But the men of Judah proved superior because they relied on Jehovah, the God of their forefathers. Abijah kept chasing after Jeroboam and captured cities from him: Bethel and its dependent towns, Jesna and its dependent towns, and Ephraim and its dependent towns. And Jeroboam never gained his power during the time of Abijah. Then Jehovah struck him down, and he died. But Abijah grew in strength. In time he took 14 wives and became the father of 22 sons and daughters, and 16 daughters. And the rest of Abijah's history, his deeds, his words, is recorded in the writings of the prophet Iddo.